Okay, everybody, I keep seeing this and I got to share some of this stuff. I mentioned this in my previous videos. But wherever we find this type of stuff, we also find communities or just states, whatever, groups of people that are total dog lovers. The more we find the love of dogs, the more we find the hatred of our humans, especially our kids. And of course we can easily prove this with the attacks and the facial reconstructive surgeries. Children are one of the main groups of people that get torn up by these dogs. Okay, but there's also something called the pet lure, and if you start looking around, they hide it, but it's hidden in plain sight. Here we have this, and look at the house. Dog statue, dog mailbox. They got another dog over here that you can't see, another dog statue. Where we find people that surround themselves with dogs, showcase dogs. These are people that are oftentimes just hiding something. Having a dog is a perfect way to hide a bunch of your terrible things that you want to do to people, because we have a society that blindly and stupidly, without research, without thought process, worships dogs. Worships dogs for no reason. Well, dogs do a bunch of damage to us. Here's another picture of the place. Notice they got the precious puppers. The precious puppers. What do you think people thought when they drove by this house? Oh my god, that guy loves dogs, man. That's a good guy. Dog lovers are the best people. They're animal lovers. Oh. But yeah, no. That's not what was happening. According to the story, they even found a body on this property. And check out where this happened. Florida. Florida is full of dog attacks, dog loving people, dog parks all over the place. The governor of Florida recently turned down a ban for pit bulls so that more people can have more pit bulls in their apartments. Supposedly, it's going to help the housing crisis. I'll put a video on that in the description. But here we have these people that spend hundreds and thousands of dollars taking care of dogs, taking care of dog problems, dealing with dog attacks. Meanwhile, what goes on in the background when we more and more put kids down and raise dogs up? People abuse kids, people sexualize kids, and just basically do stuff they shouldn't be doing. But we're spending all this time on dogs. We're putting dogs in front of our house to make ourselves look good. Meanwhile, look what happens. Thousands and thousands and thousands of dogs out there are being spoiled every day. Yet, we allow this stuff to go on right under our nose. Am I blaming dogs? Not necessarily. But the more that we love dogs, the less that we love each other. And it's not good. Notice something from the comments. Dressing like Santa all year round wasn't a red flag. Well, I think the red flag was the fact that he had so many dog statues out front of his house. Having dog statues out front of your house, that's just a way to say, hey, look, I don't value children. And this is easily provable. People that own dogs allow their dogs to eat their children's food, knock their children over, hump their kids, jump on top of their kids, kill their kids, attack their kids, and generally take away the resources for their kids just for dogs. So, you want to talk about a red flag? I think we already know what the red flag is. To me, a red flag is dog ownership, especially when you got statues in your mailbox. So, have a listen to this video at about 35 seconds in. What do you guys notice?
Excuse me? By the time we got to the door, no one answered.
Bark, 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 bark. That's right, dogs. Well, let me see if we can bring it up on the closed caption.
Got to the door, no one answered. Tuesday, this house was raided by Homeland and we got to the door.
We noticed a dog outside. Well, if a dog was there, I thought dogs were our best friends. Why didn't they do something to stop the suicide, to stop the abuse?
Or no one answered. Tuesday, this house.
Yep, barking dogs in the background. If these dogs are so great, if these dogs can sense evil, how come dogs are always part of this type of stuff?
House was raided by Homeland Security, and James Cox appeared in federal court. Neighbors tell us he went by the nickname Santa. Document.
Santa. Santa is a fake fictional character that supposedly does good stuff for kids, but he really doesn't. It's just fake. Just like dogs. Dogs are fake. They don't do anything for us. They're just an expense and a liability. So there's your red flag. Having dog statues in front of your house, owning dogs, having a house full of barking dogs. Well, hate to say it, you guys, but I kind of told you so. And I just wanted to share this little story because there's many, many other ones like this. So, where are the evil sniffing dogs? I think we're owed a refund on these evil sniffing dogs.